Good evening.
This speech I will try to explain to you within a story how I discovered my leadership through some challenges that I've been through. You cannot discover your leadership or sometimes any characteristics of your personality or anything unless if you've been, through some stories, some challenges. So when I used to work in my ex company as security engineer, I was a little bit, active more than normal. So my superior told me that we will make you a manager, senior manager, if you take this challenge. We will make you a security and safety senior manager. So it was a big challenge for me, and I'm not gonna lie, the payment will be almost double. So the money also contributing in this. So what happened, I took the challenge. And which would tell you that in leadership you have to take challenge. Challenges you have to take it, otherwise you will not. So I accepted. We were at that time new company under structure. So one of the biggest challenges was how to build security system in a new company. Okay, of course that will be in parallel with working with a security advisor, like as a contractor. So in this matter, I have to work with the three parts: the contractor, with your bosses, and with the government. So each one of them want a piece of you. Okay? So you have to make, you have to survive. Because the company also wants you to reduce the cost. The contractor wants you to actually, it's for him it's a business. He came to make money. So if you want something for 100,000, he will say, no, I prefer this, you take this for 200,000. Because at the end, he wants to sell you something. Now, in this, how to find the middle point between them and the correct. Anyhow, by the time, Alhamdulillah, we say we passed all this, we successful, and then they made me security and safety manager. I thought that the problem is done, but actually the problem was just begun. Because now you have to deal with the employees. Projects is very easy to deal with, comparing to dealing with human. Because at that time, there is 35 people under me, and everyone, he has his own excuses, he has his own problems, he has his, at that time. So I discovered that managing people is quite hard. It's actually more than dealing with the projects. The projects is 1 + 1 is us. You get it, or you want it, or you don't want it. That's it. But the human, no. Some of them, they will try to be, outsmart you. Some of them, they will come to you, asking you, every day they don't come to work, and then they have sleeps. I got one guy, he got 5 sick leaves from different hospitals. I said, will take a very healthy man to go to. If I am at the top of my healthiest life, I would need more help to go to all the hospitals. So what it took me at that time, being patient is most important. But believe me, at the end of the year, this guy with 5 sick leaves, he was the best guy attending the job. Because it took him slowly, mentally changing, until he accepts the work. He has problems. I'm sure he took sick leaves because maybe he doesn't like people around him. So we change the shift, we put him somewhere, we see what is the problem he has at that time, and then we listen to him, we give him some room to think, we give him some distance, we talk, and by that time we knew that everyone, if he has a problem, you have to reach him. It's, within your within your ability at the end. Anyhow, I think flexible leadership that I have to deal with is the best thing. I admit that I was lucky so much. Most of the time I was lucky. And also you need the luck. So flexible, you need to be sometimes, listen to people. Sometimes you need to dictate, because dictating has something, yes, has something like fast solving. Sometimes you don't have any room or any time to wait and listen. Okay? This is what I think. I hope that leadership style or this story help you on some point of view. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
What a wonderful speech. The style of leadership. You started with a different definition of leadership when you started this speech. Just me read it out so that it will rephrase again with all our audience here. Flexibility is the best thing. The patience is the most important thing. For leadership, you have to take challenge. You cannot define your leadership without a challenge. You defined so much steps of leadership that brought us to a different world of leadership, or type of leadership you are talking about. Again, you told us about how you became a security engineer to security safety manager, and eventually you doubled your salary there, right? And that is what you told. Back to the point is that what type of leadership you envisage or you show your leadership is that. One is that the leadership you talk about, there is the flexibility of leadership. The flexibility of leadership is that according to the situation you adjust yourself, and according to the demand of the situation you change yourself again. What is the wonderful storytelling you have done. You started your story in such a manner that everybody was thinking what going to happen next, how is it going to happen next. You've driven all of us according to your place and how you moved, we also followed you in that direction. And it made us a wonderful speech in that manner. You also told about this when you defined about the leadership. You also told about the contractor, about the government, about your company. You made that voice modulation. No, when you tell that contractor, no, that become this. How you got to exactly to that communication style? No, it's really interesting. It got my attention that how you modulate your voice in that quickly into that manner. You again given a point that one guy has a five sick form from a different hospital, and how that patience made him to be the best employee at certain time. That's really interesting to know. About all this thing, just one point that I will tell you, which you can implement in your future communication, is that to make your speech from this time to a greater speech, is that how many ways, how many weightage you see that your body language will give to your viewers. is that when you stand here on the stage here instead of this place, you can have a more opportunity to say your speech in a using body language. Use that. I think that will help you, and you have taken in the end that I will tell you, it was a very good speech. You have given a lot of leadership style, and I wish you all the best in the future.